Hi there, good morning everyone. Miki Jacobs here. Welcome to Angel Chat. As always, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm greatly appreciate it. Again, filming here from lovely sunny Southern California. Yesterday wasn't that sunny, but today the sun is up and we're filming out of our ranch. So thank you for tuning in. What we're going to do, the topic we're going to be discussing this time probably going to be divided for 3 parts, since there are a lot of information that I would like to share with you. And for those of you that read the description underneath the video, we're going to talk about incarnation, meaning life. What is incarnation? What does that mean? Of course, everything, every topic, the whole idea about Angel Chat is for me to give you the view of our soul, of the spirit world, which is always different than the perspective of our ego, our personality, our human mind. So we'll talk about what's incarnation, what does that mean, what's going on with our life, you know, the challenges, and always throughout this topic, remember that that is what the perspective that I'm presenting here. I gather this information, as well as, of course, other topics from the Archangel Michael, which is the most forthcoming with information for human being, which while a lot of mediums channel Archangel Michael, that loves us very much, and some of the information from my spirit guides, which we are going to talk about the archangels and angels and spirit guides later as the weeks go by. So I wanted to choose that topic because I think it's important, like kind of like the meditation. I'm trying to build a little bit, so you kind of getting into the more serious topics, or the more kind of day-to-day topic when you maybe have the concept of the basic spiritual topics. So what does that mean, incarnation? Incarnation is a program, as I call it. Of course, this is just a word that I came up with. One of the programs that the source, our magnificent creator, God, has put in order to allow us to experience life on planet Earth. When I say us, meaning the soul, not me, Miki, but rather my soul. So incarnation is a way on which the soul can plan or create a lifetime and come to planet Earth, which is one of the most, meaning planet Earth is one of the most successful yet harsh planets of all for our soul to incarnate into and grow. It's an effective school, as I like to call it. The soul accelerates rapidly. Of course, the only purpose, the soul purpose, S-O-L-E purpose, as to why our soul here on planet Earth is in order to grow. Everything and anything that you are experiencing in life is served for the soul to grow. Spiritually grow, not religion, spiritually. Meaning the soul, when incarnate into planet Earth, hope to advance itself, and the way, meaning in awareness, in its evolution, the soul, our soul, which is an energy light being, climb up, always in a forward and upward state, so to speak, in order to experience more of the Creator in itself, which that's what we are. Our soul is a spark of energy of the Creator, which is why we say God has created us. So again, planet Earth is one of those wonderful schools that our soul incarnate into in order to grow. So look at my horses. So how is our souls do that? The soul would plan a lifetime, which of course the concept of incarnation is over and over and over again entering to planet Earth in order to grow. So every lifetime we plan it alongside our spirit guides, which, as I mentioned previously, we're going to talk about those wonderful teachers of ours that we call spirit guides, wise, powerful being, and we plan a next incarnation. in the planning of an incarnation, which is of course pre-designed, meaning before the soul entered planet Earth, our soul will include all the main events that we are going to experience, meaning where are we going to be born, in what part of the globe of planet Earth, to what family we're going to belong to what culture, to what religious, if any. Everything that is significant, of course, is pre-designed by our soul. Again, in order to experiences, in order for the soul to grow. So childhood, our parents, sibling, all of those are soulmates of ours, which we're going to touch a little bit more in detail in the soulmate topic. But all the people that share our life with us, significant people that share our life with us, if it's family, if it's friend, if it's intimate lovers, those are all included in an incarnation blueprint, as I like to call it, blueprint. Those are the detail of an incarnation. So when we die, when we go home, when the soul exits the physical body, it's kind of take us a while to, there's all kind of procedures, as I like to call them, as to what our soul does, but eventually we're getting into a point where we again plan the next incarnation. And this is as simple as it sounds. So if it sounds kind of a little bit weird, and what does that mean? Just open your mind. That's how it is. We plan the next incarnation. We write everything in it. All the main challenges, including, for example, divorce, including illness. You know, a lot of people in my line of work come to me, and I am able to recognize that their illness, for example, was pre-designed by the soul. What does that mean, and why is that? I mean, what soul would choose cancer, for example? But again, if you try to understand the concept of what I'm teaching in this topic or any topic, we're not talking here the perspective of the mind, of the personality. I mean, what human being, us, the flesh and blood, would write something to experience cancer, for example. But the soul will. Because illness, which is one of many examples, illness is a great opportunity for the soul to grow. Why is an illness opportunity for the soul to grow? Because unfortunately, through illness, you have the opportunities, not guarantee. Some people just don't learn. I mean, the ego take over or for whatever other reason. So, but illness have the opportunity or the capability to teach us compassion and trust and faith, and perhaps we know how to put things in priority. I mean, for those of you that had illness or do not feel good, which we all had at one point, if it's a gravely illness or just headache, I mean, all of a sudden we kind of look at life different. We appreciate when we were healthy, or if someone we love have illness. So you kind of get the drift. I mean, the soul will indeed choose an illness, not every lifetime. Not all illnesses are pre-designed by the soul, of course not. Some illnesses, unfortunately, happen because of us, because we do not take care of the physical body, which I'm going to get into a little bit more when we talk about the physical body. But now we're talking about illness that is pre-designed by the soul, that include in an incarnation. So if you kind of open your mind about the concept about illness as being part of an incarnation, it will help you understand why a soul would choose challenges, such an illness. A divorce sometimes is pre-designed by the soul, because through divorce, as well as illness or similar to illness, you grow, you understand. You're supposed to review the mistake that you did, or you're supposed to how to apply any mistake you did in previous relationship, in the one that end up in divorce, to your next one. So the way you look at your life, the way it's helped me once I authentically understand what an incarnation is, which is why I always tell you guys that everything is different than the way the mind thinks. I mean, you know, when life is hard, you kind of don't care that it's pre-designed by the soul, obviously, because life is hard and there's no money. You don't need channeling for that. You just open the TV. So, but once you understand the perspective of the soul, that your challenges are pre-designed, your big challenges, then your perspective is different. Perhaps you pay attention to what you can learn more from it, and it shows you that there is indeed bigger picture to our life. Of course, it is the only reason, remember, as to what the soul is here, is to grow. So that's why I give you the example of an illness, which is actually a favorite as far as our soul is concerned, to include an illness in the life. So it's kind of a shake-up, you know, a person shake-up for whatever reason it's need to know. So it's obviously I need more time, so I'm going to do a part-time of that, which we're going to end up in a minute and start again right away. So for now, kind of absorb that information and open your mind, so you kind of open the idea to what it is I'm talking about. For those of you that not familiar with the process or the concept of an incarnation, and for those that do, then obviously take what you need from that and then add that to your own knowledge. So let me wrap that up and then start again on Incarnation Part 2 and continue to provide some more information. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you. Bye.